Hi, I'm Olivia Kunevicius, and I'm here today to show you how I can help this seller get his property sold. He's been on the market with his old realtor for the last 5 months, and the property has not sold yet. We all know in Denver, 5 months is way too long. There's clearly a problem. The problem is either price or condition, and he's got a little bit of both going on. So what he asked me to do is to come in and see what he can do to his property to get this thing sold. So what I'm gonna do is take you on a little walk around, see what we can do to jazz up the property. He told me, Olivia, I will not remodel the kitchen nor any of the bathrooms. So I know that. But there's definitely some things that we can do here to make the property look much better from a listing perspective. Let's take a look. And so here we are at problem number 1, and that didn't take too long to find. We've got a front door that's barely accessible because we've got overgrown vines. Now vines, great, they're beautiful grapevines, but it's just too much. You can barely see the front door, and that means you can barely find the front door to access it. So what I've told the seller is these need to be all cut back dramatically. So here we are in the living room / media room, and that's awesome that the seller had this entire room wired for surround sound. But right now, all it looks like are open holes with wires sticking out, and no buyer wants to see that. So a quick fix for this would be to put simple cover plates over all of these open holes. And so did I forget to mention, in the living room, the carpet is actually pretty ugly. I'm not gonna lie. This is the first room that you see when you walk in the house, and so to be greeted with carpet that's not looking so hot is not a good thing. Now, the old realtor had the seller offer a $5,000 carpet allowance. After sitting on the market for 5 months, it doesn't appear that that worked. In my opinion, the seller needs to go ahead and just replace all the carpet in the house, because the buyer doesn't really want to have to do that. They'd rather have pretty new carpet in the house, so that's what we're going to go ahead and do. The seller has let me know that he's not doing any more updates to the kitchen, which is fine. He's got these beautiful granite countertops, and if a buyer chooses to upgrade the appliances or the cabinets, that's their choice. But there's one item that I've noticed really stands out, is quite ugly in this space. And what that is grandma's fan. It's a real problem when buyers hone in on one ugly aspect to a room to the point that it's overshadowing all the positive aspects. So to replace grandma's fan with a new, more contemporary fan is only about $150. So that's a very, very, very easy solution to this problem. The master is actually a really nice room, complete with its own balcony, but this 15-year-old dingy carpet is not helping the situation at all. So replacing this carpet will do wonders in this room and the entire upstairs. The master bathroom is a great space, but yes, it is a little bit dated. It's not everybody's taste. We've got a black jacuzzi tub along with pink marble tile. That's fine. Some buyer can come in and update as they see fit. But from a staging perspective, we can go ahead and lose this shower curtain, and we can either put another one up that's much more neutral, or we can just lose a shower curtain completely. Something that'll really make this house shine in photos and make this house feel much cozier and much warmer and inviting is staging. This house is large, and with these big open vacant spaces, it's really hard for buyers to imagine what it would feel like to actually live here. So staging is of utmost importance and will make a huge difference here in the photos and when buyers come in to take a look at the property. So here we are, and all of these changes have made a huge difference for the property. It looks and feels completely different than it did before. The staging has made all the difference in the world. Any buyer that comes in here is absolutely going to be able to imagine themselves living here. And in the photos, this property will really shine. This new carpet has made a world of difference. This very neutral light gray color is perfect for this house. You can see now too, all of that exposed wiring has now been covered with cover plates, which makes a huge difference and makes this media room feel much more finished. Not to mention the front door. We can actually see it now. All of those grapevines have been trimmed back, and now the front door is accessible and visible from the street, which absolutely helps with curb appeal. Now the house is ready to go back on the market this weekend, and we did do a $5,000 price reduction just to make sure that our pricing is aggressive. If you're a homeowner in the Denver metro area looking to list your property for sale, get in touch with me. I can help.